Hello, Sula here from MistyHilltops.com. Thanks for stopping by. In this episode, I'm working on a 5x7 double-page spread for my Autumn 23 mini album, and I titled this page Home Decor. I'm using the digital version of the collection Welcome Autumn by Carta Bella and lots of stamps and dies. So I have this row of tiny little pictures that I printed out. I usually print out my photos on an A4 page of photo paper. So there's a whole bunch of photos that go on there, and then I use them for various projects. So for this one, I have prepared a little frame, but then here I discover the photo is just a tiny bit smaller than the frame, which isn't a big issue, but I can't just glue the photo onto the frame. So then I have this other die cut piece, which is a film strip, and I specifically sized the photos to match this film strip. And so I just do that, and where I process the photos. There's a video on how I print my photos, and so you can look for that in a tutorial playlist, I believe. So anyway, all I need to do here is just get those photos glued to the back of this film strip, and it's easy for me to, I just literally type in the size that I want, and my printer prints it out in exactly the size that I want it to be. Why the frame of the other one didn't work so well, I didn't measure the frame. I just I have these square size pictures, and I thought maybe I could just try and use the frame. So that's that. I could just size the photo to be exactly what that frame needs. I haven't done that. So now I'm trying to figure out which layer comes next, because I always do the mistake to start gluing something down and realizing, oh no, there's a layer that should go underneath. As I said at the beginning, this is a digital product that I'm using. It's a digital scrapbooking collection, and so I get my pages ready in Silhouette Studio, and so I just design the page there, and then I can easily just go and print everything from out of the Silhouette Studio, not on the page where I actually have the page design. I have an extra file that I just saved as print papers or something, and so I pull all the papers, I copy and paste all the papers, these strips, the circles, any elements that I want to print. I pull them all into this other document, and then I can arrange them there so that it uses as little of my paper as possible, because I print on some it's not real cardstock, but it's a little thicker than normal copy paper, so it's just a good thickness for especially to prevent it from being too bulky. And then a lot of my die cut pieces, however, they are from real cardstock, some of them really heavy cardstock, so I don't mind adding that little bit of dimension and bulk there. So here, with that photo not actually matching the frame, it's just one of my many dies that I have lying around. I just felt like I wanted to use it, and so that frame, and see if it matched, and I don't want to switch it out or anything. I just am gonna offset it from the photo, and that's gonna solve that problem, that frame doesn't it's actually so close to the photo that it wouldn't really, I don't think anyone would notice. It's the photo is this tiny bit smaller, but again, I don't mind using it in more creative ways, such as offsetting that frame a little from my photo, so the photo is a bit crooked on the page, and then I ended up putting that frame pretty much straight, because I didn't want to lose so much from that film strip, and those photos in there are so tiny, like anything you cover up covers up pretty much the idea of the photo, so I can't really cover things up too much on those tiny photos. So here, sorry, it's a little bit out of frame. I'm working on this little corner. I die cut a whole bunch of pieces there, basically like home decor pieces that I have in my stash. So I just watercolored them So I just cut them out on white cardstock, and then I watercolor them, and then they become my embellishment pieces. Obviously, this is an entire collection that I got from Carta Bella, but so it comes with a whole bunch of embellishments and all that. But I like the dimension that die cut pieces bring, because I have done this in the past where I print out the elements onto cardstock, but that requires me to plan ahead a whole bunch so that I can actually fill up a kind of a print page worth of elements, which means I need to create a whole bunch of pages first, and I'm not patient enough this time to do that. I want to get my project going and want it to work on these autumn pages while it is actually autumn. So rather than designing a whole bunch of pages in Silhouette and then getting everything ready for print, I'm just printing as I go. And with that, it's mostly on the thinner paper that I use to print my papers on. And so the embellishments don't really stick out that much from my page, the printed embellishments. So I try to counter that with some of my dies. So then I have all these word strips. There's a few more things that I want to add. Mostly this page is done. There was this round little label that I have this cute little stamp, Home Sweet Home, that I thought was really good for this page. I mean, it's kind of giving a little bit of a competition to the title because it's not so small. So I have to watch with the balance of things, and so I'm not super excited about the way that the page turned out, but still it is a scrapbook page that does work. So for the title, I have this die cut piece that says home, and then I created this little I have these tiny rectangles that I can die cut, and then I stamp on them the word decor. I watercolored it, and then I was ready to use it as my title. Now all I need to do is add the additional word strips that I have created for this project. The fun thing is with these word strips, once I have them, I can reprint them and use them. A bunch of them are actually available as freebie on my blog, mistyhilltops.com. If you're interested, you can go and check it out and download them. I would suggest that you type in a search word like word strips or something, and then you should be able to find them all in one place. So that's pretty much finishing my page there. I do have these little brads that I had sitting out, but I ended up not using them on this page, so they continue to sit there in that little corner. But this is my page done. I'm going to leave you with some close-ups. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Consider subscribing, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.